Hello and welcome to the How to Master Habits seminar. Over this seminar, we're going to go over the 5 best habit forming techniques according to science. Now, last year, and my name's Spencer Greenberg, a mathematician from clearerthinking.org, did a study on 22 habit forming techniques, and they discovered the 5 best habit forming techniques out of these 22. Now, you can pick one or all of these techniques to utilize. Also, within the resources section, the habit resources section of the app, there is a link to the clearerthinking.org website where they have a daily ritual that's going to help you utilize these 5 habit forming techniques. So let's get into it. Number 1, habit reflection. Now, this requires you to reflect on a previous habit change that you have successfully kept. So, whether that's getting up at a certain time in the morning, or putting money away every month, or making sure you eat the same thing for breakfast, you list the reasons and protocols used to make that habit change successful. So, what made you keep that habit? What made you implement that every single day? You list all of those down and then implement those same techniques to the new habit. So whether that was setting an alarm, whether that was picking something that you enjoyed to eat and that's why you kept that habit, whatever it was, that whatever techniques you use to implement that habit, then implement the same techniques to the new habit. Then we have mini habits. So this is my favorite out of all of these 5 techniques because it's so simple. With mini habits, what you're going to do is create a smaller version on the habit you want to keep. So if you are wanting to habitually train 3 days a week and do an hour's workout, then you want to create a very small, minute version of that. So if it's instead of an hour's workout, it could be 10 squats. It's really simple. They must be so small and easy that it wouldn't make sense to not do it. Okay, it wouldn't make any sense to not do it. It means you something such as tasks that's so easy to do that you do it anyway. So if you then get in those moments where you're unable to, or you don't have the motivation to keep that habit up, then you do the mini habit instead. The reason for this is it's better to do something rather than nothing. If we just don't do anything, if we don't work out at all, then it's very easy to stop. Whereas doing this mini habit cements the bigger habit in your brain that that's something you need to keep doing. Same with money. If you wanted to put £100 away every month, but maybe this month you're a little bit tight, can you put £5 away? It still keeps saving money in your brain and keeps up with you. So mini habits are great. Then we have habit reminders. So you want to create small reminders in your home or in your workplace to give you a gentle nudge. Now that can be with post-it notes if you're a fan of post-it notes, a whiteboard, calendar reminders on your phone. If you have Google Calendar, for instance, you can set task reminders to ping you at certain times in the day. And then you want to place them in places that you see often. So if you're doing post-it notes, stick them on the fridge door, stick them at your computer desk, have a big whiteboard behind your computer desk. If you always, every single morning, clean your teeth in front of the mirror, maybe have a little note on that mirror that says you need to do said habit, whether that's getting out and just getting some steps in. This is really good if you are working at a desk and you're trying to move more. So set an alarm, set some reminders on your phone or on a computer every hour. I need to get up and go and do 10 minutes of walking to get my movement up because I'm sitting down too much. Habit reminders are really useful. So use whatever you can, post-it notes, whiteboard, reminders on your phone, anything along those lines are absolutely brilliant. Then we have habit accountability. Now, accountability is one of the strongest tools in creating good habits. With accountability, that means getting your friends, family, and co-workers involved. If you're really struggling, maybe you're wanting to reduce your alcohol consumption, then speak to your friends, say, look, I'm really trying not to drink as much at the moment. Try not to peer pressure me into drinking, which is one of the biggest problems when it comes to drinking, and say, can you help me? And when I go to maybe fall off the wagon, just pick me back up and put it back on it. Okay. So ask them to keep you on track when you may stray from the path. And if you want to make it a bit more interesting when it comes to training or steps or eating healthy food, make it competitive. Get your friends and family involved. Right, let's all do this. Okay. Who's going to get the most steps in this week? Let's have a little competition. I know if you have a Apple Watch, you can pair with your friends and you can have a little competition and see who's had the most active minutes for a month. Anything like that's going to be really, really good. Having a good network of support around you to help you keep on track will help you. And lastly, is listing the habit benefits. Now, this goes deep into the RDA system and drivers. If you've heard us talk about the RDA system, it's results, drivers, and actions. And the drivers are so important. It's knowing your why. So you want to create a list of all the benefits this new habit brings. If you're wanting to eat healthy, maybe it's, yeah, I want to lose weight. Also, I want to have more energy. I want to feel better during the day. I want my body to be healthier. I want to be an example to my children about eating healthy. All of those things. So, and then once you've listed all the benefits this new habit brings, then order the benefits on importance. What is the most important? Why is this benefit more important than that? Really try and get that habit cemented in your brain of why do I want to do this? And think outside the box. Think outside the box. Maybe you want to eat healthier because you want to do something for the environment, or you want to shop locally, and you know that if you shop locally, then that's actually going to be potentially healthier food because it's going to be less of things you don't know within that food. So those are the 5 habit benefits, guys. As I said, there is a resource link in the habit resource section where you can go to the clearerthinking.org website and use the daily ritual. But if you get onto this and do these 5 habit forming techniques, you are going to master forming new habits and make it so much easier for yourself to create healthy, good habits. Thank you, guys.